Hello there, and welcome back to Star Wars 101. Now, I'm going to be honest and say I wasn't sure if I was going to hop on this whole Acolyte train, but you know what? This series has just kind of made me mad, so yeah, I decided I was going to. First of all, I'm going to start off with, if you like the series, then good for you, and if you don't, then good for you. I personally just can't stand it, and here's part of the reason. So besides everything that we've already gotten so far that I won't even touch on, let's take a moment to just think about the scene in episode 8 where Osha literally bleeds a crystal in like 5 seconds. So her and May basically all of a sudden switched places, and Osha, I guess, turning to the dark side like that. And Osha is so enraged by the fact that Sol killed her mother that she can just, out of the blue, is powerful enough to bleed a lightsaber crystal. Please, explain this to me. Because if I'm remembering correctly, in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, even after everything he did during Order 66, and let me just refresh your memories really quick. First, he kills a Jedi Master, Mace Windu, to save Palpatine, who he thinks is his only chance at saving Padme. Then proceeds to storm the Jedi Temple with the 501st and kill a whole bunch of Jedi, let alone all the younglings he killed. Then the Neimoidians on Mustafar choked out his wife and proceeded to then duel his master, his, basically brother, and full-blown try and kill him. Through all that, not once did his blue lightsaber even flicker red. Someone please explain. And I'm not even mentioning the time that he went and slayed a whole camp of Tusken Raiders because they kidnapped and killed his mother, which essentially is why Osha killed Sol and had the rage to turn the lightsaber red. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that in order for Darth Vader, to turn a crystal red, which happens while he is Darth Vader, Sidious sends him on a mission for it, and it takes him time to eventually acquire the crystal and then turn it, which is also a very painful process for him. I mean, it's on the internet. You can go and look it up or read the comics. I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the fact that, Osha and May are just better than Anakin. What do they expect us to think of that when some Force user who hasn't even been using the Force for 16 years or something, can just bleed a crystal because she was lied to? And I know some people are going to say, oh, well, there was more to it. You know what? It's basically what it is. There was a lot more to Anakin's turning to the dark side. A lot more. And I'm just tired of seeing these characters who can just all of the sudden use the Force like that, just like Sabine Wren. Don't get me wrong, I love Sabine's character, but that scene where she can just use the Force after not being able to get it, and for how long and how much, training she had, and just, being able to use the Force majorly just like that. And I know I'll be digging up some old dirt here, but Rey. But I'm not even gonna get into that, because that's just a whole other situation. I gave the show a chance, and, I couldn't get into it, and I couldn't accept some of the things that they brought in, I mean, there were a lot of things, and not only just the facts about Ki-Adi-Mundi and this bleeding, this crystal, and them bringing in Plagueis and Yoda. I'm not even gonna touch on that, but the fact that it is not even written that well. And, they had a huge budget for this show, and look where it got them. It is not a good show. But, like I said before, that is my opinion, and if you enjoy the show, then you enjoyed the show. This is just what I think about it. And I don't know about anybody else, but it was very easy to predict the whole twins switching in the end situation. They gave that away very fast. To me, they gave it away very fast, and it wasn't really a surprise in the end when Osha and May just basically switched sides, and they literally wiped May's memory and just ditched her. So I mean, I was expecting Osha to, in the end, go to the dark side, but they just did not handle that the way they should have. And honestly, I'm kind of scared for some of these characters that they've thrown in here, because, these are really good characters, really good Legends characters. I mean, Plagueis, he's such a good character. His book was so good. You just fear for what they're going to do to the character, I guess we just hope that if they get a second season, they don't completely ruin him and Yoda. Or really, what I'm hoping is that they don't get a second season. Because honestly, I don't really want a second season. I don't need a second season of this show. Well, that's going to be it for this video, and I just really wanted to hop on here and give my opinion on some of the things that has been going on and with the Acolyte, and, give my opinion as a Star Wars fan, and really just talk about this lightsaber crystal bleeding situation, which, I don't know, it really got under my skin. And the fact that she just has the power to do that in about 5 seconds, and Vader has to go on a whole mission for it. It just really got under my skin. But if you like the show, then good for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a great day.